What's up, everybody? I'm back. I finished a workout and came back, and you see GameStop is back at it. You know, if you're new to the channel, I don't ever plan these, I just do them. And so make sure to hit that bell so you're notified when I do these again, so that way you're not catching it too late. But let's see how GameStop, I could easily be wrong here. GameStop is not an easy trade by any means. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I almost was wrong just a little bit ago, and I could easily be wrong now. So we will find out what's going to happen here. I'm trading very small at the end of the day. I don't like to trade big at the last part of the day. So I cut my size really down to this position's like a third size of normal because it's GameStop. And I don't want to be day trading GameStop with normal size because of it whiplashes. What's up, Humble Bear? Welcome back, my man. Welcome back. So I could easily be wrong here. This thing could easily whiplash and come all the way back. But right now, I like the setup. I already shorted AMC again and covered. You can see here, if you guys were following earlier during the live stream, I had a good short, covered most. Reshorted it just a while ago, covered for $1 gain. And then I said, you know what? GME, I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. I'm risking 156. Could easily be wrong, but who knows? What I do know is it's a setup that I want to give a shot, and we'll see how it goes. But as you know, what's up, Market Wolf? As you know, you're never sure. I'm never sure. Like, if it goes above 156 and I get stopped out, then I'm done for the day. And I'll start reviewing my trades for those who missed the trading live this morning. I'll review those trades and I'll answer any questions that you guys have, or, just shoot basically just talk and just see how things are going for you guys. But, I'm curious. Really, it's a pretty interesting day though, because AMC, I was short, as you guys can see. Let's just go back. AMC, I was short this morning, covered for profits, shorted, covered. Took the last piece off for like basically a fifth R loss on that last piece. So overall, really good trade. Then reshorted it here for $1 gain, and it just happened. I was literally just watching GameStop and following it. So when GameStop started to tank, I got into AMC. Same thing with KOSS. I longed it, was my first position. You can see that green arrow, covered, sold some for a small gain, then took the rest off on that first red arrow down for just a small loss. Like I think it was a 1/4 R loss. And then shorted full size and covered on the way down. And ended up being a good trade. I missed this short, as you can see, to reshort. I just happened to miss it, but I caught AMC, so I'm happy with that. GME, it looks like we could start to, if we can start to break this, like what, where are we at? Let's go. If we start to break this 140s, 137s, I'm gonna feel very comfortable because cost is starting to melt a little bit, so is AMC, and if that continues, then I think we'll be in a good spot here. So we'll see. We will see how that goes. There we go. Let's see if we can get my first cover. I'm going to cover in thirds. My first cover is at 128. Then my next cover is 110 near low a day. And then I'll hold a piece. See if we can go red. If we can go red, I'm going to cover for sure before the close because I don't like to hold short overnight. Not at all. Oh, wow. What the hell just happened? You see that? There we go. So we'll see. We will see. Ladies and gentlemen, we will definitely see. Actually, I'm getting antsy, so I may cover a small piece right now. Just because, why not? If I can get that cover at 136, that'll be a quick $10 gain, which I'm good with. And then I'll hold for the move. So we'll see. Because this thing can easily come back. It can easily come back. And I am not going to, If it does come back, it comes back. GME, you can see here I only have one position on GME, Alex. I think you mean my long. I longed yesterday at $49. It's on the yesterday's live down here. Sold all the way up here, most of my position, and then sold my last piece. I sold a piece at 149, and then my last piece at the open here at 117. That was a long swing. So this is my only day trade today on GME, Alex. I think you were here this morning. I think you mean another ticker. What's up, CD-ROM? That's a cool name, by the way, man. That's a cool name. Hope you guys are doing well. How are you guys trading today? How's everything going? Y'all guys doing pretty good? Y'all doing pretty solid, sticking to your rules, trading well, executing well? That's all that matters. Let's see if I can get this cover. If you're executing well, then that's all that matters. Regardless of the outcome, it's did you execute well? What's crazy is, oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, covered a small piece. Now let's wait for the follow through. Let's see if we can get a meltdown to 110. If this is going to be reversing, we should get a nice reverse. And that will be nice. It'll be very nice. Hey, Humble Bear, what are you trading today? Market Wolf, what about you, Alex, yourself, and CD-ROM? How are you guys doing? You've been longing today, shorting today, a little bit of both? It's been kind of a bear market for me today. I only have one long. Everything else was short, so I liked it. Hamza, what's up, man? Shorted almost everything, specifically gold, and it was a good shot. Still shorting right now. Dope, man. Good stuff, Hamza. And thanks for the donations earlier this morning, bro. I appreciate that very much. I'm going to try to get this live thing a little bit more fancy since I'm new at it still, where it like pops up your name and stuff. I'm going to figure that out. So we'll see how that goes. Market Wolf, do you think FCell will recover back to 30? Do I think FCell? Right now, it looks like crap. It looks like crap. You know, I wouldn't bet on it. It literally it's like a beautiful downtrend. Look at this thing. It's ridiculous. I would not be long. Look at that. If anything, this is just a short. Look at this. So, hopefully you're okay, bro. Stick to your plan. Hopefully you have a plan. Let's go back to GME. So that's why I cover a small piece, just to be more comfortable. I'm going to be able to withstand any pops. In fact, I might be able to add some more. And we'll see. We'll see if, what do they call them? The diamond hands are going to win. We'll find out. I mean, I'm short right now. I joined the diamond hands yesterday on the long, and today I'm short. So we'll see what happens. Either way, this will, if I end up getting stopped out, it'll be like a 5th or 6th R because I already took some gains, so it won't be much. Hey, Ravi, what's going on, man? I recognize your name, dude. You've been commenting on the show. Thank you for that, bro. Kino, what's up, man? Shivam, welcome back, bro. IB's out of shorts. Joe, Cobra trading, all free shorts. Every single ticker today is free. So just letting you know, if you go to them, let them know I sent you because it does help me out, and I appreciate it. Jen, what's going on, Jen? Edwin, my man. I'm just wondering. What do you use to do when you were a newbie learning and feel like you weren't learning anything, and besides that, you had a loss? Hasn't been a good week. Edwin, let me read this real quick. That question is kind of confusing, Edwin. I think you mean when I'm new and I'm trying to learn, but you feel like you're also not learning because you're losing. I think it's a perspective. You need the perspective of learning and executing well and not basing your learning and education off of your P&L. Because if you base it off of that, then you're not going to be happy for years because you're going to struggle for a while, dude. It takes some time, dude. It takes a lot of time. Those people who claim they made it in 6 months or a year, they might have made profits, but that doesn't mean they're consistently profitable. because the market changes. It's been changing lately. So you'll see people start to be quiet. Hey, Ravi, thanks for supporting the show, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. So Edwin, it's really like just focus on process, bro. And try to trade paper money. Like don't follow anybody who posts P&L. Get off of all of that and get in your own zone. Be a lone wolf and only focus on you and pick a pattern or setup or whatever stands out to you that you notice. If you've been looking at the market for 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever stands out, focus on that and try to make a strategy around that. Because there's so many ways to trade. If you're new, man, I interview tons of traders and they all trade different. In fact, one of my friends / mentor, he wouldn't really call himself a mentor. He's just a good friend and he's really a good friend. We trade similar stocks sometimes, but he'll be long and I'll be short and we'll both be right. So it just shows you there's so many ways. So just be careful, man. Take your time. Joe Dern, yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of live more, man. Just trying to, if I get free time, I'm done with the show today. I got a recording at the close today. I'm going to be recording a young kid who's been killing it, and we'll see how that interview goes. But you guys stand by for that. If you want to watch those interviews, subscribe and hit the bell. So that way you also don't miss these lives. I think we're going to get a GME pullback, and this will be pretty sweet. Market Wolf, I guess I'll be wait a while. Yeah, dude, I don't think you want to hold, unless you're investing, it's different. But if you're trading, don't be a bag holder, like have a plan before you get in and execute on that plan. Like before I got into GME, let me review that. Here's what I saw in GME, everyone. First, I drew this line here. I saw a downtrend. Second, I saw an uptrend. I saw a break. I didn't want to short here because that's just one indication, right? But when we start to bounce and start to hesitate and look weak, I short it, as you can see on my execution screen. And I'm risking right above here, 156. And I could be right, I could be wrong, but I know if it breaks above 156, I'm out. Okay, Market Wolf, I'm out. There's no question about it. But if it doesn't, then I already know where I'm taking profits. You see my profit target? See this area 110? 110 is a profit target right near low a day. And then I'm going to hold the last piece. Before the close, I will get out. At the close, I'm getting out no matter what. But I want to see if we can go red. Because if we can go red, I'm going to cover below red somewhere. And if we don't, I'm going to cover at the close. And if that's at my entry price, I'm okay with that. Like I have a plan and I'm going to follow through with it. CD-ROM, how's your buddy the Groom's been doing? Heard you were teaching him how to trade a while back. Yep, he's doing well. He's on his, I think, 4th book. He just finished Market Wizards. Now he's picking up, I believe he's going to start with volume price analysis over technical analysis, and then he's going to go into technical, or vice versa. I don't know which one he's reading first, but he's picking that one up next. I told him he needs a hard copy because he needs to read that book and you take his time because it is very in-depth and it can help you a lot. Hey, Bed, Bruja. Hey, thank you so much, Bed. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the donation. It means so much to me, and I just thank you. I appreciate it. I love it when people just want to give back just like I'm giving back to you guys. Thank you. Kevin, hey, bro. I'm 16. This is my first week trading, and off a blank, I was up blank. But then today I took a bad trade, and bag held all the way down. So I don't know what you're trying to tell me, brother, but just to let you guys know, like, it's okay. Like, I don't really care in terms of the amounts, but I do appreciate you asking your question. But could you be more specific? I don't feel like you asked a question. I feel like you were just kind of sharing numbers, which is no value. So I would like to give you an answer if you have a question, bro. Edwin, yeah, man, no worries, brother. No worries. CD-ROM, thanks, bro. Let's see. Right now, I expect this. It's still choppy. GME is a little choppy right now. It's not going as fast as I like it to go, but it's still moving. On the 10 minute, it's still looking nice. I really needed to break this 126, and then you know, at that point, it's obvious, right? Like if you short on that 126 break, to me, it's a chase, but it's obvious at that point. If you guys would like me to review my trades this morning, we can do that. Or if you'd rather just focus on GME until the close, we can do that too. Because I want to make sure that, this is fun for you guys and fun for me. But I do have an interview at the close for Be the Trader Show. Let me confirm, make sure we're still doing that interview. Because if we are, I'll be having to get out. It's right near the close, around 3:30 Central Time. Let me text his ass. Yo, you ready for today? Marco, sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. We got GME working. And I'm just going to be focusing on that. All right, cool. I am doing an interview at 4:30 Eastern Time. So that's going to be fun. Maybe I'll do it live. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I do know this, that I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you have any questions at all when it comes to trading, when it comes to philosophy, when it comes to a chart, if you like to review a chart, like Market Wolf asked about a certain chart, I'm happy to do that because I just want to be able to help you guys out as much as I can. Jen, Alex, by the way, what's your best pattern these days? I don't really trade off patterns anymore. I trade off of price action, trends, and technical analysis like this trade. You see it's like a downtrend, a price action trend right here, or uptrend, but then these two combined, we have a downtrend and a break, kind of confirms, and then hesitation at previous resistance is confirmation. Three things signaling I need to get in. Confluence is what I'm looking for. So I hope that helps. I don't really just go and say, okay, if it's up 100%, like if it's up 100%, I do look at the big picture. Like I am noticing like this is up so much. I love that as a potential short, but I won't short it. And you can see on my screen here, I didn't short it until it confirmed. And finally we got confirmation, because before that we actually have, it bounced. So it's not a confirmed short, because if you just shorted on this panic, then you're uncomfortable this whole time, and that's not fun. Ravi, thanks for supporting, man. Coming up, my membership ending with stock mentorship challenge that you know of, and I've learned more from your YouTube than I have in this trading challenge. Thanks for that, dude. Thanks so much, dude. Like, that's my goal. Like, my goal, guys, is for you to scratch your head and be like, why is my guru or service not doing live trading on YouTube or not providing great content? What's their excuse? I don't know. You tell me. But I think you can learn from good-hearted people out there. I've had them on my show, like Matt Diamond. He does a lot of free content. You got SMB Capital, does great free content. 7 Points Capital does free content. I do free content. And it's all about just helping others. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, we're trying to help others. And if you can help others, when you get better, it means so much to me. Let's change the game. Let's change the community. That's what I'm about. I don't know about them. That's what I'm about. Keister King. Oh, dude, CDXC got you today. Damn, sorry, bro. Ooh, what a little squeezer. Thanks for telling me. Let's see. Woo! Thanks for pointing this out, brother. What a monster today, huh? All-time highs. Blue skies. It's a monster, dude. Definitely not a short. I mean, look at this strong uptrend. Definitely not a short. It's definitely not a short. In fact, what a great long around here. I mean, we formed kind of like an ascending triangle. Not perfect. Nowhere near perfect, so I probably would have traded it. Maybe some more daring longs would have traded it. I bet you VWAP is around here. For longs, I think that's important. Yeah, VWAP's around there like that. So, maybe that would have been a good long, but not for me. But I do like this ticker because now I will be watching it tomorrow. And we'll see. It could either be a long or a short, because if it keeps trending, we can keep going. And because people are shorting just because it's up 125%. So appreciate that, man. You're swinging Amy. Can I give you an opinion? I'm trying to pull up Amy. It's lagging, so I don't know if it's a real ticker. Pondisi, do you have any change when you have a good run for a long period? I've had a good couple of weeks and afraid of starting to become too confident. Do you ever take breaks off or take smaller trades? I still deal with this. I'm currently, what I do, man, and I don't know what your beliefs are. I'm never trying to push my own beliefs on anybody. But I do believe in God, and so I pray. And so I do that all the time. And that's starting to help me a lot to believe in myself more, because for the longest time, when I had my first year consistency, it was still not fun because I was always second guessing in my head. Like, it's just a matter of time before everything goes to shit and everything's going to be bad. And I'm just getting lucky. And until I start to really work on that, it's called imposter syndrome. Just look it up. I've been really researching it. Everyone goes through it in some capacity, but how you handle it, at least for me, I just pray a lot. And some people, you can at least meditate. I meditate every morning, and that helps me a ton. So maybe you can try meditation, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps. CD-ROM, Chad, looking up the people with less than 30K on Cobra these days. Chad, hooking up the people. Oh, yeah. Hold on, CD-ROM. How do you know Chad? That's cool, man. Cool. I know Chad. He's a good guy. Good guy, for sure. Look at WKHS. Look, guys, see, I may get stopped out. And that's trading. So I want you guys to know, like, when you're trading, there's going to be times where you get stopped out, and it's just part of trading. So it may happen in right a minute. WKHS. Look at that. Freaking just halt it. What did it halt on? I mean, found the base. I'm not interested in this. I mean, I personally don't have an edge here. I don't see anything. But yeah, I don't know. Good luck, guys. I don't know anything about that one. And here we go. Got 30 minutes to the close. This could be the opportunity for them to squeeze shorts. This could be shorts covering because it's getting closer to the close, so it's possible. We'll see what happens. Kathy Dipbot. Oh, I don't even know who that is. So Trav. Amy ZF. Amy ZF. I personally don't like it. I know with OTCs, if you're down here and you got in around here, great. But if you got in anywhere in here, bad. So that's my opinion. That's what I would say. But I will say this, like, definitely stands out right there. But still kind of bullish. I'm not going to deny that. But this OTC is the way they move. I just would never get into these areas. I like getting the OTCs on breakouts because they work so beautiful. Look at that. Breakout, goes. Test, goes. Breakout, goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what OTCs are for. To me. That's just my opinion, so. But I do like, it is still in an uptrend. So there's that. GME. I think we'll see what happens, man. Christian, 2 streams in one day. It must be my lucky day. Dude, I think it must be both of our lucky days, brother. Hey, Kevin, if your problem is that you're bag holding, I think you just mentioned your problem. You should have a stop loss. You should have a stop. Do you see my screen here? You see I already have a stop at 156. There's no question about it. Like, if it goes up to 156, the computer's going to take me out. I don't care. Like, you need to have that mentality and have a strict plan. Michael, did you get your cost cover hitting your target now? Nah, brother. I missed it. You see here, I covered most of my position and then covered a small piece for like, I think this was like a baby profit or break even maybe. And then I didn't get back in because I was working out. In fact, I actually got back in AMC though. You see here, I got in here, covered for $1 wash. And I was good with that. I wasn't looking for more than that. Why did I cover there? Because there's support. Look at the support all right here. So hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for asking though, man. Appreciate it. Shavam, contract hopes alive. Cool. GME, diamond hands. Okay, Tim. I guess we're fighting each other, player, because I'm short today, so we'll see. It doesn't matter. I mean, Tim, how'd you do today, man? You trade well? Christian, how'd you do today, man? You trading well? I'm still liking this. I'm still liking it, guys. AMC's still dying out. KOSS still dying out. Look at AMC. And there's support now. KOSS, same thing. Near support. And then we got GME. Just need you to follow suit, buddy. That's all I need. Everything else is just dying out. So we'll see what happens. Ravi, I was just about to ask you about your thoughts on putting in stop losses versus having mental losses and put limit orders in when you get stopped out. I put stop losses religiously. And but I get in with limit orders all the time. Riz, the great. What do you recommend with stop? Stop limit, stop market. You know what, bro? I'm gonna be honest, I love stop markets. I have nothing against them. They've always worked for me. And I calculate slippage in my head for just in case. But most of the time, I don't really get that much slippage. Now, there's occasions where you do. And I just calculate that before I get in. So I assume I'll always get slippage, so I size in appropriately. And then when the times I don't, I'm gravy. And when the times I do, I just hit a normal loss. Tim, I totally thought you were long. My bad. I didn't see the red arrow. No, you're good. You're good. You're good, man. You're good. Maybe because I was long yesterday. Christian, I didn't take anything today. Just watch. Cool, man. Hey, that takes a lot. It takes a lot. I remember back in the day, it was so hard for me to do that. Tim, I traded well. Can't complain. Thanks for asking. Good job, brother. I'm glad you traded well. That's all that matters, man. If you're new to the channel right now, first off, welcome. And hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified, because I just do these. I don't plan them. I don't schedule them. I don't do them every single day, but I've done them for the last 3 days. So I don't know. I'm starting to enjoy it. But what I will say is do me a favor. Share the channel with other people, because I am trying to make this grow. And this is something I really love to do, and I want to change the trading community. And this is how I can do it. And you can help me by doing that. So thank you guys. Oh, there we go. Look at that pullback. There we go. We got, what, 25 minutes left? So maybe we'll get a nice little harsh pullback. A little, padding the day. So I have two charts up. The 10 minutes right here, which is the main chart I trade off of. This just is for you guys, really, to show you executions. It's on the 2 minute. I don't trade off a 2 minute at all. Dude, Tim. Dude, you're awesome, bro. Thank you. It's about to halt down, by the way. I hope. If it hits 120.32 real quick, it will halt. Tim, thanks for supporting the show, bro. I really appreciate it. For those who don't know, what Tim just did is a just awesome thing, generous thing. If you hit that join button, you can support the show by making a small donation. And it really helps me grow the show with guests improving the background. You know, if you look at the show when it first started, it did not look like this. I've been working on a lot of things, so I appreciate it, Tim. Thank you so much, brother. It means a lot, man. Hamza. Main index are touching the lower of the day. Let me look at this SPY because I'm going to be honest, guys. I've been watching. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. I may take a swing position. Hold up. I mean, I don't really like it yet, but that's interesting. We have a trend, and then we have a big picture trend. Since it broke to highs. GME is coming down a little harder, guys. It's coming down a little harder. Maybe I'll get my 110. Maybe I'll get my 110, huh? Maybe. I might just cover here because I'm getting antsy, I'm going to be honest. There, I just did. And now I'm going to hold that last piece because we're already getting close to the close. Don't got to be too greedy here. That was a nice harsh pullback. I'll sell it. I'll cover into that. And we're about to get halted. Yes. Let's see. I do like this. I'm watching SPY over time. I mean, we'll see if we break that, but yeah. GME. Yes. Love it. Tim, volatility trading. You put a ton of hard work into the channel, and you remind me and are doing everything I wanted to do. Be glad you don't have two young ones. They halt everything. They're like volatility halts. Every time you start to move on, they just... you know what, man? I do want some little ones in the future, so it's a blessing, I'm sure, for you. But you're right. I have a different situation, so I'm grateful. God, I'm definitely grateful. Tim, my channel is no fluff, but the videos you are doing, I always say I was going to do that. Hey, it's all good, man. I appreciate it. As long as you try and go on the same path of giving back, dude, I'll support you, dude. It's cool. Joseph, what time frames do you usually use to get in, and which ones do you use to manage risk? I use 5-minute, 10-minute when I'm day trading constantly, whenever I'm looking for an edge and get in. And then I look at 1 and 2-minute when I'm like about to enter, like in the first second, which is, it's not my reason for entering. It's just like if I really want to hone in. Otherwise, I just use a 10-minute and 5-minute. That's pretty much it. And when I'm watching the trade, it's the 5 and 10, 5 and 10. Now, if it's in the morning, I switch it to the 10-minute after the first hour because I prefer, it feels more comfortable. It's not just choppy. Louis, what are you in, Alex? Currently, I'm in GME, and that's the only one. I've traded this morning. I'll review those trades. I'll show you them real quick. AMC, you can see I was short. I did well on this one, God willing, and I just executed well. That's all that means. Executed well here, covered, that's it. Then we got KOSS, same situation. I missed this big move, happens. Nice little short as well. And then we got that first screen, and this first one though is a long that I was wrong on. And AMC, GME, those are the only tickers I traded today. So not much really going on today, but these are my main focuses because they have tons of range. Because a lot of people, or at least for me, I made a lot of mistakes where I would see something that's moving ridiculous. And I would go trade something that's not really moving, and I'd miss out on some great opportunities. And so now I've learned over time, like if there's like some really good movers, I'm just going to hone in on those and really focus in and wait for the right opportunity. And you can see I'm proud of today that I was patient for GME because I didn't touch it all day until it was like kind of, I don't want to say no brainer, but all the signals lined up. Could have easily been wrong, and I still can. Like, just know that. Let me put a a 10-minute timer just to remind me, because I usually forget when it's about to close, and I want to make sure I cover before they close. Louis, what are you in? Oh, I just answered that. Riz, the great. The channel deserves 200K subs. I know you'll get there. Thanks for all you do in the community. Thanks, man. Hey, man, I appreciate that a lot, man. It means a lot. Ashton, do you still trade small cap faders? Absolutely. I was fading. If you watched the live I did yesterday, I faded SYPR. I think that was yesterday. SYPR. I faded another ticker. I can't remember. But yes, I still do those. Louis, a lot of stuff today. Just have to focus on a few. Yeah, man. You just got to focus on a few. I missed a really good trade, guys. My buddy Scott told me about it. It was Twitter. What a great short. Look at this. Oh my God. I even missed it again. I didn't even watch it. But what a great short. Do you see this? Amazing short. I was so mad I missed it. But you know what? You can't catch them all. It's not like Pokemon. Irvine. Hi, Alex. How do you trade every price action? For example, the stock needs to have max 10 million float in price range of $20, or do you just trade everything where you see an opportunity? I just trade everything I see opportunity. I no longer track floats. I don't care about rotation anymore like I used to. I think it's still important when you're new because rotation is dangerous when you're new and you don't have risk management. I don't track anything, to be honest. I just trade price action. I track by drawing my own lines, trend lines, and technical analysis, support and resistance. BL, the live recaps are great. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. So here we go. We got to bounce. We got about 15 minutes till the close. I'm okay with holding this for this bounce. We'll see what happens. And in fact, let's see. We got a 5-minute chart. At this point, if this breaks above this pivot, look at my screen here. If you see this on the 5-minute, I'll be getting out. Which means my last piece will be getting out for a small baby gain. So let me put that in here. And I'm okay with that. But it's right above VWAP. And if it breaks above VWAP into the close, I'm wrong. And here's the thing, guys. See how I changed my risk? Not because I want to break even, but it happens to look right on the chart. We just broke a new low, and we just, off of this pivot, it makes sense. And it happens to be VWAP, and we're close to the close. It makes sense. BL, do you do anything to keep your mindset straight? Yeah, I pray a lot, dude. I've been praying so much more. Because that was a big problem for me. What I mean by that is fear of like not and disbelief in my own self. So, yeah. And it's so easy to let ego come in too and try to flex out there. You know, you see all those gurus who are flexing all day and just showing P&Ls, like, could be total bullshit. But at the end of the day, even if it's not, where's the value? It's just showing off. So it's easy to slip into that though. Like when I had a good day yesterday on GME and I longed at 49, I was stoked. And I did share with a couple of friends who aren't traders, but I won't be sharing on social media because I'm just not about that life. I'm trying not to be. And it's so hard. It's so easy to slip into that. So that's my goal. And if I want to change the community for the better, I got to be, an example. Navit Narula. These live videos are great. Please do them often. I've already done 3 or 4 in the past 5 days, so make sure to hit that bell, my man, so you don't miss the other ones. Tim, speaking of kids, gotta go pick them up. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Do you refine or review your trades? Yes. And I think this live thing kind of helps me a little bit. Kinda. It is hard to trade live because in the morning, I'm so focused that I can't talk to anybody. And I'm still in a part in my career where I can't just shoot the shit and trade. I have to focus, especially the first hour. So yeah. Hey, Ashton, thanks so much, man. Thanks for supporting the show, brother. That means a lot to me, man. Bro, thank you. I want you to know that means a lot to me for real. So thank you so much. It just means that you want to give back. And it just inspires me more that we're a part of a good community and you want to be about the Be the Trader community. Thank you. Yeah, Ashton, for sure, man. I'm gonna try to keep them up. And I enjoy it. And at the very least, I'll at least do them and do reviews. Trading live, I've done one today and it's fun, but not too at the same time. Because like I said, like I found my own consistency, but I'm still dealing with my own, mentality, and I don't want to get an ego. I got to be okay with taking losses and all that, right? Like, and to do it in front of everyone is just different. That's just how it is, right? Can you imagine? So that's hard. And when I'm trading, I need to be focused. And sometimes I can't answer questions. I don't want to piss people off if I can't answer questions. But priority is me when it comes to trading at first, right? So I'm going to do my best. And I think over time I'll get better and I'll be able to do more. Louis, 2 tickers a day. The open was crazy. Good job, man. Good job. Are we going to go red? If you think this thing is going to go, let's just have a fun game. I don't care if we're right or wrong. Who cares? But if you think this is going to go red, type capital R. If you think it's going to go green, if you think it's going to hold green, type capital G. I want to just see where we're at. I think it may go red. I could be easily wrong, but obviously I want it to go red. But we'll see. What is the reason for CDXC spikes this much? I don't know, Jason. I never know the reason. I just trade the price action. Ashton, in the process of moving and had an iffy week, so streams have been good for keeping myself grounded. Good, man. I'm going to be moving to my new house. Thank God. We're building it. It won't be done until around, I think, November. But when it is, I'm going to be moving. I'm not going to be able to trade. I'm going on a fishing trip, too. Tuna fishing trip with my dad next month. So I won't be able to trade for like a week, which it'll be fun, but I'm also going to be like, I need to trade. Oh, okay. Everyone thinks R. Okay. Dorian, I use Cobra Trading. If you reach out to them, they'll give you the same discount I have. They'll lower the entry fee because you need a bigger account. And it also helps me out. So just FYI. Most people think it's going to go red. I do too. A couple of people like Nick, Ritz. Okay, cool. We'll see. You guys might be right. You guys definitely might be right. Yeah, the whole market is down. That's a good point, Jen. When it comes with the SPY, it is down. But look, we are. What a great. It's interesting. I watch a bunch of your videos. This is from Kay Thompson. Awesome content. Did you ever try out any chat rooms educational programs? Yes. At the beginning of my career, in fact, I challenge you, Kay. Go to the beginning, my old videos. You're going to be like, oh my God, they're garbage. But go watch them. And I do reviews on all the courses I've ever taken. So that way people don't waste their money on them and they know what they're getting into. But I don't just review courses just because I've never taken them and I just go take them just to review. That's not who I am. But I reviewed tons and I'll never push. If your next question is which ones do you recommend, the answer is none. I don't recommend any courses, period. It's just me, but FYI. Jay Davis. Oh, shit. All right. We got 10 minutes to the close. I'll put a 5-minute timer so it can let me know to cover. I'm going to be covering within the last minute of the close. Unless it goes red. I might cover on the red flush. Jay Davis. Seems to be getting bought up, so it's hard to say. Man, we'll see. If 100 breaks, we're going down. 100 is key area. 100 is key. It's key up here, and it's key on the chart. Dodo. I don't use tape reading. I probably use it on 1% of my trades. So, not really. I know how to do it. Because at one point I thought it was so important because everyone was flashing tape reading. It's giving me great entries. And for scalping, I think it is important. However, and for OTCs, it's very important. And it's super easy on OTCs. But I just want to let you know I don't use it at all. Like I said, 1%. Chris Yugamba, Biggie Ready. Okay. Copycat. I love Cobra compared to Centerpoint. I used to use Centerpoint before, but they're just so expensive, man. Their borrows are dumb. All my trades today were free. And the past 3 weeks, I've only paid for 2 tickers, and they were 0.002 cents. 0.002 cents. So it's cheap, dude. It's ridiculous. Arthur, hey man, you had nice content on YouTube. Love it. Thanks you, brother. Appreciate it. And by the way, everyone, it looks like we may go red. And it'll be a nice situation here. But if you're new to the channel, thanks for being here. Please hit that subscribe button because I'm going to do this more often, and hit the bell so you're notified. I don't plan the lives. I just do them, okay? So that way you hit the bell, you're notified, and turn notifications on. The other thing is, if you're new, know this. I interview tons of successful traders. So if you don't like me, that's cool. But you might see tons of traders that you do like and admire on my show. I interview them and go deep in conversations with them. You can ask everyone here who does watch it. I'm sure that they'll tell you that they do enjoy it. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to see all those. I release those every Monday and Wednesday. Just FYI. Dodo, nice. Love your content. Thanks, bro. K Thompson, yeah, go right at it. Let me know. Let me know what you think, K. Dorian, can Cobra be used international? I think so, but I don't know who is excluded. You know what? 2 minutes. I don't know, guys. We might not be closing at the red. Those two homeboys might be right. But what if it closes red after hours? Arthur. Jay Davis. GME does not follow the market. That's a good point. Dorian. Oh, I already answered that. Ravi. Do you use the same broker to go long? Yes. For my swing account, no, I use E-Trade. And most of my longs are on E-Trade because it's free. Like, always free. With Cobra, you do pay per share. That's why I short only mainly. I do long if I'm going to day trade it, but it's rare. But on E-Trade, I love because I just swing trade every day, or every day. But every time I can see a setup, I'll swing trade it, and I'll just buy my position, not worry about anything. Navich Narula. I'm assuming that you don't use level 2 in tape, right? Correct. Like probably 1 or 5% max, but 1% of my trades, I would say, I would look at it. And I think, in fact, if I look at it too much, it makes me make mistakes. Louis, Cobra, trade 0. Cobra, hands freaking down. I tried trade 0 for like a week. They're garbage. How much is the monthly fee? I think it's like, depending on which one you need, you get to select like what platform and all that. But I pay about like, I think $250. But I use like the high end DAS Pro. I use be able to trade from my phone with DAS Pro. Like I use all of that. So you can select things and deselect things. I have OTCs. And so if you get rid of all that, it's cheaper. It's like maybe $100, maybe 90. Risky, flush it, sub 100. Who knows? Let's go, Risky. I got to cover soon, man. 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. Christian, the podcast is amazing. Alex always asks critical questions that you would want to ask if you were talking to the people he talks to. FYI for anyone. Thanks, Christian. Appreciate that, man. Jason, do you trade October? So many Sykes October millionaire these days. I don't know what. Yeah, I think you mean OTC. Yeah, I barely trade OTCs because I think OTCs make you a slave to your job. I like to leave because I do a lot of things. And OTCs, you need to be at your computer because there's no hard stops. And I don't know about all those millionaire students. I really don't. Some of them may be legit, some not. I'm not saying they're not. I just don't know. That's the honest truth. Oscar Reidenberg, awful customer service and trade 0. Yes, Oscar, you're right. I remember that. Horrible customer service. Yo, guys, we may be going red here, players. And I'm in at 146. Let's go. Travo, respect, bro. Your videos helping me. Felt like quitting, but after hearing your story and the crucial psychological development around the 3-year mark into profitable, it's inspiring me to stay with it. God bless. God bless you too, brother. Appreciate it, man. If you ever need anything, just make sure to comment on your video. I'll answer it, man. I answer as many questions and on social. If you, by the way, guys, do me a solid. Go to Apple iTunes Podcast, leave the show a rating and review, because that helps me spread the podcast too on all the platforms. And it helps me beat out other podcasts, because there's a lot of stocks talk podcasts. It's easy to be a millionaire if you pay per trade. Yeah, I know, Robbie. But we don't know. At the end of the day, you don't know. No one knows for a fact who is who and who is what. It's just all what you feel. And my question for you guys is, if you're following someone who's teaching you and who's charging you, and do you feel like they're really looking out in your best interest? If they are, great. But if you feel like they're just looking for money and they're not really giving you time or day, and they're not putting in the effort that you really think you should do, if you really care about someone, then I would question things. Yeah, risky. They may bounce 100. That's a good point. I may be covering, and guess what, guys? I bet you if I cover, it'll break 100, but that's okay. I don't like this wick here on the 15-minute. That's a lot of buying. All right, I'm going to cover, and I'm done. And I could be, oh well, but I'm done. I like the trade. We're right near the close. I said I would cover in the close, and I did. And I'm done for the day. Definitely done for the day. Let's see. Watch it break. Watch you little bastard. Who thinks it's gonna break? It's gonna break, watch. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, Ritz, you did say green, dude. It's about to, it's close, brother. It's close. It's close for sure. So here's what I'm gonna do. If you're new, and I want to do this real quick for everyone, I'm gonna review some of the trades I did this morning, because I want you guys to see the trades, and if you have questions, I may be able to get to them, because I have to do an interview in 30 minutes. So, oh my God. No, it's not going to go. It's not going to go, guys. It's not. If it goes, I'm going to be mad. So the first one is KOSS. So I want you to look at the big screen here, because this is where I'm going to show you what I saw. And on KOSS, big picture, at first, I saw this uptrend. I saw this one and this uptrend right here. And so when we started, at first I went long. I went long at this trend because I saw support and a trend line, so confluence. And we had Gamestop kind of squeezing at that time. So I went long right here, sold a little piece. Actually, I think I went long right here. Sold a little piece, then took the rest off for a loss. And then when it bounced, I shorted. There's a bell. It stayed green. Homeboy won. Or did it stay green? Yep. And then when it bounced, I went ahead and got in full size, covered on these ways down, on the way down, because support is right here. If you're looking about where I covered, just look at the screen. I got two screens up. One the execution and the Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is how I trade. Execution is mainly for you. Execute it, cover it, support, and then reshort it here because you see resistance. Support becomes resistance. Reshort it here, covered. Reshort it, covered. And then covered a big piece here. Covered the rest because I got stopped out and I went to the gym. And I'm glad I did, because the reason I covered down here is because at this point, when it breaks down this low, I don't think it should go back above this last pivot. If it does, then oh well, I'm getting out. And if that means I miss out, I miss out. And look, it squeezed up even higher. Now, the big picture, I mean, the main reason is we also have this downtrend, guys. So that's why I was bearish. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go over AMC. AMC, same thing. AMC is a little different. Let me say this. The only reason I shorted AMC, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I didn't see a setup. Because this right here is not enough for me. Because at the time, God damn it. Why is this not working? At the time, all I saw was this, right? That's not enough. Like, okay, what do you see? And there's like support all around here, right? So I didn't see much. Now, hindsight, you can see now it looks like a descending triangle, but at first it looks like nothing. Look, this is what I saw. Looks like nothing. But when I looked at GME, because it's the leader, and I saw it come down and halt. Then I saw KOSS come down. I think it halted as well, if you guys remember. I saw AMC not halting. Instead, it was bouncing. And when it bounced, I said, you know what? What a great risk reward. I had very tight risk. I was risking off of this pivot right here. So I got in short and just cover on the wash. That was the plan. Very simple. And it was only because I was watching the leader. And I saw an opportunity and good risk reward. And that's why I covered most near support. And then reshorted on these pops. And the reason I reshorted on those pops is because I was watching GME. And there was some resistance. There's some resistance right here. But it's not perfect. And so I was mainly watching GME. When GME was looking weak, I would add and then cover. Then when GME looked strong, I would cover. And so I covered my last piece. I break above this pivot, right? You see that pivot right there on the 10 minute? 10 minutes is so much cleaner, guys. And then here's what I saw when I came back home from the gym. I saw this right here. There's a strong trend line right here. Very strong. And you see this downtrend. Now what does this look? This was like a descending triangle in the big picture, right? Look at that. Descending triangle. And then on the smaller picture, we got a little ascending within the descending, and then we get a break. You best believe that's interesting to me. And then, not just because of that, because I saw GME right here cracking, and then I saw KOSS doing the same thing, cracking. So here's GME again, cracking, right? So when that happened, I felt good. I didn't catch it. I didn't want to short the crack because I wasn't sure. But I was paying attention. And then when I saw it bounce, I shorted. I shorted, risking off of here, and then just covered for $1 wash because there's support all right here at 850. So I covered right here at 860s. I'm good with that. It did go further, another $1, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And that was AMC. And then you got GME. GME, as you guys know, I just reviewed it, but it broke this, and I didn't jump in right away at all. I waited. Because I'm scared of this thing. Because you got those diamond hands, people. So when it popped up here, I didn't even short right away. I waited for some weakness around this area. Because this was resistance support. I wanted to get up here, but it never did. But then when we started to show weakness here and here, and then it rejected, I got a little better area confirmation. I sized in, as you guys can see on the chart, and risked off of this pivot. Very tight. I could have easily got shaken out. Okay, guys, I'm not. But big picture, this is up a ton. Like big picture, I am looking at that. It's up from $40. Okay, and it's been acting like just weak after we broke this. So good signs that odds are on my side. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. Just means odds are on my side. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully that helps you guys out. And did you guys enjoy this quick live, the last hour of the day? Did you enjoy the review I just did? And if you're curious, you want more details, if you watch the previous live one I did this morning, you get to see those trades live on that. I did them live. And so you can see what I was thinking in the moment. But I want you to know, if you're enjoying this content and you haven't already, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when we do this again, because I just do it randomly. And also share the show with a friend. Bring others here. It helps me grow, and it's a big thank you. It's a one free way to give back to me, and I appreciate that. If you want to give back in another way, you can hit that join button and pledge to the show, and it helps me out and helps me improve the show over time. And if you look at the old show, you'll see how it's improved over time. And then on top of that, at the end of the day, all I appreciate is you guys being here and you guys communicating, and you guys giving back as well. Giving back as much as you can to help others. So look, guys, at the end of the day, I appreciate everything you guys are here for. I appreciate everything. And if anything, if y'all have any questions, always DM me, Twitter, Instagram. I'm very active. Make sure to follow me there. But don't forget, subscribe, share the show, and thank you. God bless. Have a wonderful day.